Hello, everyone. Today I am going to be talking through the debt tracker in both Google Sheets and Excel. If you have already purchased this template, thank you so much for your order and for supporting my business. And if you have come across this video and you're looking for a good way to stay organized and track your debt, I will include a link to the tracker below in the comments. So feel free to purchase and follow along as well. In the video, I'm going to have the Google Sheets version open, but feel free to also have Excel open if that's the program that you are using. The features, the functionality, the color coordination, the charts, everything is very comparable between the two platforms. So let's dive in. The first tab you are going to see when you open up the tracker is the dashboard. Don't worry, everything is going to be very blank when you first open it up, and that's okay. This will all activate and populate as you start populating in some of your debts. So we will come back to this, and it's going to come to life a little bit more than it looks like right now. So you're going to start actually on the second tab, the debt tracking tab. This is a really cool way to stay organized and track up to 12 individual debts that you have across a number of different categories. So we can just start in the first column. So debt 1, we can start in this first section right here. You're going to come in and you are going to basically put in the name of your debt right there. You're going to come in and you're going to put in the company that your debt is through. You're going to select your debt category. And what's really cool is when you select a specific category, the color up here is going to match the category that you selected, which is great. You're going to put in your interest rate and you're going to put in your monthly minimum payment. The next section you are going to add is the total debt that you have for this specific debt. And then when you enter that, you're going to see that automatically a chart magically appears, which is really nice. And then the next thing you're going to do in this section, you are going to start adding in any payments that you've made towards your debt. So you'll start with your payment date, and then your interest, you are going to manually put in your interest actually from your statement. So you can find this either on your statement balance that you receive in the mail or by logging into your debt's company website and looking at it this way. The reason that this doesn't automatically calculate for you is every debt interest works differently. Some debts you don't pay any interest for, up to 2 or, even longer years. Some debts you start, paying interest right away. So you're just going to want to find the interest that you paid. You're going to put that in terms of a value here. And then you're also going to enter in your payment as well. So say you paid $50, and then let's add in one more just for the sake of example. And in this case, I'm going to put in 49. So in this case, I put in a number that is less than your minimum monthly payment, and you'll see that it automatically changed the color of this cell to red. That is very purposeful. So this is to visually alert you that, hey, you at least want to be making the minimum payment of $50, and the payment you made is less than that. So you'll see if I change this to 50, it'll automatically change it back to white. So that's just a really good way to visually alert you that, you want to bump up your minimum payment. You can add up to a lot of different payments. And then at the bottom of this tab, you'll see that the totals automatically calculate for you as well. So if you're ever curious how much you've paid in interest or how much you've paid towards the debt, you can see that at the bottom here. And then you can also see the total payments and the total debt left will automatically calculate up here in the table, and the chart automatically updates for you as well, which is nice. So let's add another debt. And let's say you have 0% interest here, and then you'll come in here. Okay, so then you'll see all the charts activate as well for you. Let's add in another one. And then this time we'll select mortgage. Okay. Let's add in another one. You can select medical debt. So for the sake of example, I'm actually going to skip this and I'm going to populate one here just to show you what it looks like if you do forget to populate that. So you'll see up here that the chart, if the chart ever looks like totally green or something just looks a little bit off here, that's usually an indication that you just forgot to populate the total debt. So that I just wanted to show as for sake of example. Same thing if you get a negative new balance, it's just a signal that you forgot to put in the total debt right there. And you'll see when you enter that, everything automatically changes for you as well, which is really nice. So now that we have a couple different debts populated in here, I want to hop to the dashboard. So when we come back here, you'll see that everything has now come to life, which is really, really great. You're going to see in this section over here, your total debt is going to automatically calculate for you in addition to the total debt you have paid and the total debt you have left. It'll give you a really nice percentage of the debt you've paid off. The goal is to get this to 100% to be debt-free, and it's going to be a really nice way to follow the progress that you've made as well. This is just a visual calculation of this information over here. The next chart is a really cool area chart. The red area is going to show your total debt, and then the green area, I know it's kind of small right here, so I'm going to come back here and let's just say you made a massive payment on one of your, actually I'll do not that massive of a payment, but let's say you put a really big payment down, you're going to see that the area changes here as well, which is really cool. And then this section over here is going to be a really nice table that summarizes all of your different debts as well. A really nice like one-stop shop to see the progress that you've made here as well. And then as you continue to scroll, the debt category summary is going to automatically populate for you based on the categories that you choose. The debt payoff progress is going to have in your individual debts here as well, and a really nice visual of the percentage of debt that you've paid off for each individual one. So here, since you added in that giant payment, you'll see that it says you're 60% of the way, which is really encouraging. Over here, it's showing you your total debt paid, and total debt left, just in terms of visual colors. And then as you continue to scroll down here, you're going to see your individual debt progress as well. So these are also going to be area charts. Here, you're going to see your calculations. So the area is red, and then it'll continue to go down as you continue to make payments, which is really cool. If you've only made one payment, it doesn't have two data points to be able to calculate, so it'll kind of show the chart like this. But as soon as you start to add in some additional payments, you will start to see that the area chart starts to activate as well, which is nice. And then the ones that look like this just mean that you have not added in, you haven't populated those debts, and that's totally fine as well. So this is a really nice visual for you too. So as you continue to make payments, feel free to hop in this, whether it's on a monthly basis or even on a payment basis, and you're excited to get it in here to see your visual progress. Again, continue to add in your debts across different categories. People even track debts for the whole family. So you can come in here if your spouse has a car, if you have student loans for multiple family members, you can track everything right here and show you visual progress for your whole family. And it's a really, really great way to just stay on track and to hit your payoff goals for your debt. So thank you again for following along, and I will see you in the next video.